All right. Hi, everybody. Hold on. Yeah, just. Hi, everybody. It's episode 19 of Unsolicited Advice, and I have two special guests today, both ladies, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because other than my mom and Alexia, there's been and Kristen. More ladies, the better, right? And Bitch Kitty.
Yep, we're the bitch.
Hello.
Kitty
Kelsey,
podcast.
Madeline.
Yeah.
What's up?
You guys are here.
How's it going?
It's going good. How are you guys?
Doing pretty good.
Great. It's a pretty shitty day, but we're out here, you know?
Yeah.
Doing your best, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's cold, and I just drove through a pretty bad snowstorm to get here, which was exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hands on the wheel, just music, and just like streamlined vision.
Yeah.
And biting my teeth
Focus.
anytime I drove past a big truck.
Yep.
Big scary.
Yeah.
And trying to get here on time, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna. You know what? 40 might be better, but 60 seems to be what I need to do.
Yeah.
It worked out though. I'm here in one piece.
Yeah, we're all here. We're good. Good to go.
Just to jump right into it, you guys are 25. Both of you?
24 and
24.
25. 24 and 25.
24 and 25.
I tell people I'm 25, but
I'm
not
24.
There yet.
You're 24. You're 25.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just turned
And
25.
you
Yep.
both do a podcast together.
We do.
And I have never interviewed a podcaster, so I'm super excited about that because we're in the same little world.
We are.
Yep, we're doing the same thing. Like, we
Talking to people, meeting people.
yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
We were really like doing it because we're not only meeting like creatives in our community, but like it's just a place to give people a platform and give ourselves a platform, and I don't know, we enjoy it. It's a good
Yeah.
time.
I mean, we meet really cool people, and I think we've also made like a lot of friendships because of it too.
Yeah, lots of relationships have been made, and I feel like this city just gets smaller and smaller every single time we interview another person, because it's like we're just expanding, our world by doing that. So
Yeah.
And that's
like,
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like doing it too. It's like mostly, well, at first it was do something creative because I dropped out of college and I
I
needed
didn't
to
know
just
that.
do something cool.
Where'd you go?
I went to Cleveland State.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I moved down here and I did it online, and then I was like, I had an idea for one and I always had listened to them. So I was like, what do I do? I dropped out. I got to do something cool.
Yeah.
Do a podcast, but oh shit, I'm 22. I don't have anything to say.
Yeah.
I went on a
But you're
road-
like, I have too much to say.
Yeah, exactly. Who's going to listen to me? And you go through all those doubts.
Yeah.
When did you guys have the idea to do your podcast, Bitch Kitty? Bitch Kitty podcast available on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud.
Not YouTube yet.
Not YouTube yet.
Not yet. Getting there.
Yeah.
No, we actually came up with the idea, I think, towards the end of college. We kind of were talking of like, hey, we're going to graduate soon. We need to move away. But we didn't really... It was kind of like a joke at first. We were like, oh, we should have a podcast. Like, we should move to a city and have a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And then you moved out of Athens.
Yeah.
And you were like, I'm in Columbus now.
You guys went to OU, and you were a
Yeah.
grade above her.
No, we're in the same
No.
grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just moved out first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my boyfriend, he was a 5th year, so I was like, I'm just gonna stay in Athens a whole nother year. But Kelsey was like, I need to get the fuck out. I need
Yeah.
to do shit.
And I moved to Columbus. Well,
Yeah.
I had an internship. And
Yeah.
So I moved to Columbus. I got into the service industry, and then for an entire year, I didn't have any friends. I would
You
move
were
to
like,
a city.
Madeline, help me. I was like, I'm trying.
And I don't know. I mean, I made friends through people that I worked with in the service industry, but at
Where did you work in the service industry?
Pint House.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to work at Standard.
No way.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. So, and what year did you work there?
Oh God, I worked there from 2016 to 2018.
So we were like sister. We were
We're
both working at
sister
the same.
locations.
Well, we were working at the same place at the same time.
Yeah, for the same.
Did you go to the
person.
bowling alley Christmas party?
I did.
Yeah, I was there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
That's
a
cool.
bowling alley Christmas party?
Yeah, it was trash.
It was the worst. I actually got they gave me a bottle of.
They gave me a
liquor.
bottle. We both were upstanding
Yeah.
employees, despite how
Holy
much
shit.
shit
We were valuable to the company.
We
Wow.
could literally though go into it so hard right now if we really chose to about how bad and just not how
Oh,
gross it is.
We need to
for
talk
us.
Another
some other
time.
Yeah,
Another
yeah,
time.
That's a whole other episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you guys work in? Did you guys both work in college?
Yeah.
My brother goes to Athens, so I'm there
Yes,
quite a
I
bit.
worked really weird jobs in Athens.
Oh my god, she did.
I did some weird shit.
There was some shit that like Madeline did. I was like, dude, are you safe? Like, is it okay that you are doing this?
Like
Who
what?
are you meeting? Let me know when you get home.
So I worked for like the university. Like I was like a TA, and then I worked like in the dining halls, whatever. But then I came on some rough times, and I sold knives for a few months. I did
like in a
kitchen
case?
knives.
Yeah, like in a case.
Yeah, it was like
they
a
send
pyramid.
you
It was like a
case of
pyramid
knives.
scheme. Yeah. But instead of like going to people's houses, I like called
Affiliate
people.
marketing, yeah.
Yeah.
Matt, how many did you sell?
I sold one kit to my mom.
You know what? That's amazing. Good
One
for you.
kit.
At least you sold one to your mom.
But they were like $300.
No, they were like $1,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What do they do? They cut the cans?
It was Cutco.
Oh, okay.
If you've ever heard of it.
No, I haven't.
They're great knives. They really are outstanding. But
Do you have any?
No.
Oh.
I don't. I was gonna keep the kit, and then I was like, that's bad juju, so I gave it back.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you did odd jobs.
I did
all
odd
the way
jobs.
through Athens.
Yep.
And did you work in service industry in
I
Athens?
did. I worked at Stevens for a hot bit, and then
We both worked at Soul.
we worked at Soul.
She got me a
it's
job
a
at
Cuban
Soul.
restaurant. It's not on Court Street anymore. It's on East State.
Mm-hmm.
So
Delicious.
Do you guys ever go back? My brother works at Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Lewis.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, he's just in the kitchen, but yeah. He went to
Yeah,
Jack
That's
Lewis.
so cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. We try to go back whenever we can, honestly. I love Athens so much.
Yeah, it's a fun little spot. Also, it's like if anything ever like goes bad here, I always kind of think like, oh, I could just work at a restaurant in Athens.
Oh,
for
yeah, and I would just be
6
fine.
months, and I'll be like, just live in a weird little world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Townies
it's
and
I think about that
shit.
all
You'd
the
be a
time.
townie for sure.
Yeah.
I would.
We
I'd be
always
fine with
joke like when we turn 60, we're gonna move back there and like live the rest of our lives off like our weed plot and like.
I love that.
Yeah.
Meigs
Have, like,
County
goats.
goals.
I'll just work.
That's
yeah,
right.
and I'll just
Yeah.
work at Casa and just eat vegan food, and it'll
Yeah.
just be the best day ever.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
That's how we're planning on ending our
Yeah.
lives.
Yep.
And-
60's kind of soon, but
and
that's
after-
okay.
Yeah.
I think you guys
I'm
should make it a
I'm
little
actually
longer.
hoping I'll be dead by then because I don't want to be 60.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to die young, like for sure.
Yeah, Kelsey.
Why? 'Cause
Kelsey's
you're better
like
to
really
burn
weird
out
about
than-
getting old.
Is it better to burn out than fade away, kind of thing?
I just feel like only the good die young. So like I'd be like content if I died at like 37.
See, this is why I was excited to have you guys on because I am the exact fucking opposite.
You wanna
I
get
wanna
old?
I want to live to
Ew.
I want to hit 200.
And like have
It
somebody
used to
like
be
wipe your
120.
butt? Like absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Nobody has to wipe my ass. I can wipe my own ass.
I
At
feel like-
200, it might get sticky, but like I think that the way I think how things are going, like 125, I'll still be spry.
The
You
oldest
probably could
person.
I'll do
live to
push-ups.
that.
No, the oldest person in Ohio just died. They were 114.
And yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds atrocious.
And I eat,
Absolutely
and
not.
they
She
didn't
was-
even
she
know
was doing
about.
okay.
But they also didn't know about vegan food. They
Right.
didn't know about
Right.
vitamins.
I just quit smoking,
Yeah, I
so
like
I'm gonna
saying-
live forever. Everybody.
Did you quit smoking?
I did quit.
Congratulations. How long?
Thank you. It's been 7 weeks, and I want to smoke every day.
Okay.
Cigarettes.
Do you have a Juul?
I don't. I have it, but I have not used it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, I'm
don't-
overcoming
I find that's like
bronchitis,
pseudo.
so-
Oh, you don't want to do any of that then.
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't.
Yeah, the brachia, the
but
trachea,
yeah,
get
all of it.
all fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
to Athens.
back to Athens, or like
Circling
just
around.
jumping out of Athens.
Yeah.
So you moved to Columbus. You have no
Yeah.
friends because you're working at Pine House, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're living with a boy.
Yeah.
Do you still live with that boy?
I do.
Wow, that's cool.
He's pretty cool. Hi,
Seems-
Evan.
Hi, Evan.
I just waved at the microphone. It's fine. Yeah, no. So I moved to Columbus, and then
And
I
Evan
think,
came with.
Yes, we did that, and Kelsey and I were just kind of like talking, and we were like, okay, we can do this. Let's just try to plan it out. Let's like start the social media.
By do this, you mean podcast?
Yes, the
Right.
podcast. Yeah. So.
Well, I think like one of the big reasons also was that why we wanted to start it was because like after we graduated, there was this like huge influx of people on social media accounts being like, I am so excited to announce that I just got this amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah, you wanted
I'm
to participate.
so pleased
You wanted
to
something.
No, we didn't want
Yeah,
to
it was, like,
participate.
quite
That's
the opposite.
Complete opposite. We
Yeah.
wanted to be fucking real and be like, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We just graduated college about what we were doing and what we were going through, and
Yeah.
it
and like
just
being
didn't.
being unapologetic about it
Yeah,
as well.
it didn't
Yeah,
seem.
you guys are very unapologetic.
Well, it
Yeah.
well, it didn't seem real what people were saying on like Facebook and like whether or not they got that job or not. Do they like that job? Are they happy with that 9 to 5?
Well, they don't know either. They just started.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, but it just seemed like it was this huge. That's what you needed to be happy, and I was like, that's what we were thinking. Like, we don't think that's the case.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, like we don't have that, and I don't.
that's
want
not.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
it was just like a structured,
It's
structured
it's
thing
trying to
in
finish
society.
the book. It's,
Yeah.
Okay, I went to college, and
Right.
then
Yeah.
I met the girl,
Sure.
and then I got the job, and now we're about to get
Have
married,
babies.
and then
And my
have the
parents were
babies,
happy about it.
and my parents are super psyched.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna close the book at 60 and die.
Yeah.
Or 37, depending on where you'd like to send it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your number?
I told you, yeah, 37.
Okay.
insane.
I'd be good with it. I feel like
Alright.
it's gonna be like a tragic accident, like in a car.
What if at
crash.
35 though, like, just like,
You're feeling it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I will. I'll be like the happiest time, and then I'll die, and I'll be like, that's awesome.
you seem to have made up your mind.
I have.
And as somebody who literally just met you, but who knows where you went to college, knows that you have a boyfriend, knows that you guys have certain tattoos,
Yeah.
and knows that you guys do a podcast.
We do.
Isn't that weird? Like, I had to have that
Social
talk.
media?
No, just like but then also the three of us have decided, oh, we're gonna share a lot more.
Yeah.
Like last night, I had my parents on. I had my parents on.
Are you serious? You have
Yeah.
your parents on?
Yeah.
Dude, my
And-
parents don't even know I have a podcast.
Huh?
No.
Oh, why? You just don't want to tell them?
My parents are very weird people.
Is it because you say the CUNT word on the podcast a lot and you don't want
Oh
them
no,
to
they
hear
know I
that?
say that like all the time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. They
I
very
listen to a lot of your guys' episodes
Yeah.
to try to just, I don't know, get to know you a
yeah,
little bit.
they very
And
much accept that
Which
I'm
ones
like
have you listened
different.
to?
Alex Chen, Justin Paul, and then I started Miko, but I'm pretty sure I fell asleep. And
Okay.
then that's it.
Oh,
Those are good ones.
But you guys do 30-minute thing beforehand.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
like talking with each other.
Yeah, and kind of catching up.
yeah.
Sure.
Seeing what's up, what happened this week, you know.
How's it going?
What stories you can share
Right.
that people might relate to.
Exactly.
Like high healthcare or having to go to fucking urgent care instead of
Yeah,
a doctor.
signing
I go to
waivers.
OSU to get my cavities drilled, and it's a really weird experience
Why?
because
I've
it's
never
like,
gone there.
It's like not real. Like they're like students. They're not like.
Oh, they're
tech-
not dentists.
No, yeah, they're like not dentists.
They're not
yet.
like old.
But I have like 4 other people like oversee it, so I'm like literally like 5 people are like in my mouth.
You're
at
the
once.
test dummy.
Yeah, you're the
Yeah.
guinea pig.
I had to do that for a hair. I didn't have to do that for a haircut once. I was a.
Oh my god,
I
a
was-
haircut? Oh,
Yeah.
no
see,
way.
that's what I'm saying. Is I was polite. I was just trying to support a friend,
Yeah.
and I let her cut my hair, and it turned out okay. But like, I don't want there to be supervision.
Yeah.
I don't want you to keep going to find the lady and check in. Like, did I do this right? I'm like, I really need my hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
To
really need my
survive.
teeth too, you know?
Yeah, right. That's even bigger.
I
right?
do need my teeth. Yeah, it's fucking weird, but you know, I mean, I'm like, dude, I have to like do that. I have to access healthcare somehow.
You have to adult, yeah.
Yeah, I do have to adult, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And is that something you guys don't really like doing? My original question that I had formulated
Adulting?
in my head is why don't you guys like adulting? Because of how the beginning of the podcast goes
Right.
and how some of the Instagram stories go, it doesn't seem like you like adulting.
Who likes it?
I mean,
I enjoy it.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
No, I like it in
Yeah.
the sense of like being independent and being able to do the things that I want to do and like making my own choices.
And your own money and supporting
Right.
yourself.
But I also don't like it because of just like the structures of our society, and I feel like how they put people down.
Yeah, they're
That just-
backwards.
yeah.
What would you
It's hard,
define
it's
as
tricky.
like adulting that like we don't like? Getting up in the morning?
I guess no, that might be no. I don't think anybody likes to do that. And I also know a bunch of adults who do sleep in.
Yeah.
They just don't really
Me,
talk
every
about
day.
that. Right, exactly. And you're an adult.
Except for today.
And we're also painting the rules of like what adulting is because we're now the adults.
Right.
But I would say that like there's just certain the healthcare thing I can see because that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
But
Right.
then like there was a story where I believe it was you, Madeline, who
God.
your Airbnb person downstairs. That
Oh my god,
Yeah.
the Airbnb. Jesus fucking Christ.
it
yeah.
made you really mad.
It did make me really mad.
And you're in the service industry. Aren't you used to just dealing with weird people?
See, I feel like being in the service industry, I have to deal with those people.
Not
when
at
I'm
your home.
When I'm at home, I'm like,
Yeah.
don't talk to me, don't look at me, like.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in service industry because I'm okay with it.
Wow.
So I'm like, you can ask.
I
me
mean,
questions.
I like talking to people, and I mean, I feel like that's first
Well,
of all why we
obviously,
do
yeah,
the
you
podcast.
like photography,
yeah,
obviously.
I like being social.
Yeah, you're an outgoing person.
Yeah, I
You
feel
both
like
are.
yeah, that's always like what I've wanted to do is just like know people.
Right.
But I think to a certain extent, like being at work, I have to be nice and I have to do that, and I don't like having
So
to
when
do that.
And that's just something I draw a parallel to a lot with like the service industry is like the pendulum swings the other way. Like I hate bartending because you have to be on and
Yeah.
you have to be in front of everybody the whole time. You don't get to run like back behind to where you like your service station and talk shit,
Yeah.
say disgusting things. You can't like you got to do. Oh yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, can I get you that? Can I get you this?
Right.
That takes a lot, and so the pendulum has to swing back the other way, and you have to say, you know, eat shit. cocksucker. You have to say like those kind of things to like get through the night.
Yeah, true.
But I can see why that gets exhausting. Where do you work now?
I work at Little Palace now.
Little Palace. Do you work? You used to work with Joey from downstairs.
Yeah, I did used to work with Joey.
Yeah.
I fucking love Joey.
Yeah, Joey's a good dude.
Where do you work?
I work at 3rd and Hollywood, which is in Grandview. It's like semi-fine dining.
Oh,
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah.
what is that?
Like
Do
I
you
can't
like
go.
fine dining?
It's my first time in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Before that, it was Standard, and then
Sure.
Grandview Cafe and Hadley's and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
I like it more than those two places, but those Grandview
Sure.
Cafe and Hadley's aren't really high up on the bar of
Right.
good places.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that there's structure, and I like that I have to come with my shit together. Like I can come a little buzz, but I can't come like drunk like I used to come to Standard or Grandview Cafe.
I feel like you would have to go to Standard drunk.
Yeah, just to deal with it.
Yeah, a little bit, and you have to get drunk at Grandview Cafe while
Yeah.
your shift's going on to just deal with it because
Yeah.
it's so stressful there.
Really?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
But we're out there. I can only have 4 tables now max, and if I have 5, they're like really apologetic. The bosses.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're really nice, and the 2 people who are like mainly in charge of me are Elizabeth and Emily. I don't really know their last names. I can't say them right. But they're both girls. They're
That's
ladies,
cool.
women, and I haven't. Yeah, I try not
Yeah.
to say girls anymore because you
I
gotta
know.
say
I really
women
try
now.
not to say girls anymore either.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I feel like it's demeaning.
it is.
Yeah.
Because
So
I don't.
I'm like, I'm a woman. Thank
and
you.
if somebody said boy, I get mad.
Right.
I just instinctively
Yeah.
get a little upset about it
Yeah.
because ego and stuff, and I am a little boy, but like I'm trying to be like an adult here, so
Yeah.
call me a man. But why
Right.
would I just do the same to a girl then,
True.
or a woman?
True.
Rather.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I try not to say girlfriend.
Yeah.
I try to say partner. I don't have a girlfriend, but if I
Yeah.
do, partner.
I know. I try to say partner too. I just feel like language is always shifting, so I feel like I need to be.
Evolving with that.
Yeah, I need to be like holding myself accountable for being like, okay, I should say other things.
Other things,
Yeah.
so like I did this thing with this like charity. It was called Think Make Live Youth.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like at-risk youth used to be the language, but
Mm-hmm.
they changed it to opportunity youth.
Oh.
How much fucking better does that sound? Oh, I have an at-risk. I'm trying to help at-risk youth. What are
Wow.
they at risk of? Are you at risk by hanging out with them? Who is the risk?
That's what my mom used to call me in high school.
You were
Yeah.
at-risk youth.
At risk teenager.
Yeah.
Or high risk. No, she called it
High
high risk
risk?
behavior. Yeah.
Yeah, like pot or driving fast or what? Or
Alcohol.
both. Yeah.
Just being a shitty girl, a shitty teenage girl.
Yeah. No.
Moody, upset about things.
I
Why
feel
aren't
like
you smiling?
I feel like I wasn't a shitty teenage girl. I feel
Oh,
like
I was horrible. I apologize to my parents all the time about it.
Me and my mom talked about it a little bit there. Is that last night? Is that we used to fight
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like
I was
hardcore.
so angsty when I was younger.
I was angsty.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah. These are fun little tangents. These are very tangenty tangents, and
These
I
are
like
great.
them. Yeah, they're nice. So, what are some of the reasons you guys like, other than meeting people and everything? What are some of the things you found out during podcasting that like you really like or hate? Like, do you guys do a lot of editing?
no.
No. I think we only really edit if someone like said a name or they're like, hey, I shouldn't have said the name of a company or the name of a person. So
Right.
we'll be like, okay, cool, we can cut that out. Or like we've had a couple people where they're like, oh, I want to talk about this, but can you just edit this part out? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. It might sound shitty because
Right.
we're just cutting out an entire part.
Yeah.
But yeah, not really. We just kind of throw music in there and like
Right.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
try
don't-
to be
make sure that the
really-
sound is like okay.
Yeah, we try to be like really respectful of what people like. We want people to feel comfortable on our podcast, like, but also it's very raw and authentic, and we want that to be heard over our episodes. Like,
Yeah.
we don't want to do a lot of editing. Like, that's not what we're trying to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me neither. I tell them that they have final cut.
Yeah.
But and I didn't even tell you guys that because I knew you guys would be game to just pretty much be authentic and real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most people never really have a problem.
Yeah.
They're just down
Sure.
to just
Well,
tell the
people
story.
like
Shoot the
talking
shit.
about themselves, so it's really easy to get people on and
Yeah,
like
you just ask.
yeah, and people have a lot of shit to say. Like, everyone has their own story, and I feel like every episode we've had has been interesting, and someone could take away something from each episode. But like, sometimes people say some shit on our episode, and it's like, whoa, where'd that come from? But it's
Yeah.
fun. Like, it's really fun.
Yeah.
Like, sex,
And it's real.
Sex is talked about a lot on our podcast. Like,
It
anal sex and just,
Yeah.
oral,
People just, like,
whatever.
Yeah, sometimes people will just say shit and I'm like, oh my god, I did not know that's where the
Where
conversation
that
was
was
gonna
going.
go. But like,
it's fun. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like.
And you get kind of ballsy in front of the mic. You're like, ooh,
Yeah,
should
sure.
I test the grounds?
Yeah.
Well, we get a lot of people tell us that, like, it sounds like we're their friends talking in the other room. And I love that. Like, we love that. It's like, that's awesome. We want to be
we're friends talking in the other room.
Yeah, like you
you
overhear
could stumble in the conversation.
Yeah.
And, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Right.
Anal sex. Oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
What's going
It's
on?
like your friends are in the living room, talking, and you're like in the kitchen, or you're overhearing them talk. Like
Yeah.
That is a nice compliment.
Yeah, that's
I like
really
that
nice.
a
I'm
lot.
like, wow, that seems like super relatable, and like that's what we want to be. Like we want people to relate to us. Like
Yeah.
That's why we do
That's
it.
the goal. Yeah.
and
Same
that's
here.
why
I
we're
just
being
want- yeah.
really open about what we do and like what we're about.
That's kind of the same mindset I had as last time. I wasn't necessarily super honest. I wasn't lying, but I wasn't like as truthful to myself as I could be. The first time I did a show, it was like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
But like this time, the third episode, I'm like, I'm just gonna drop some shit that happened to me, and it's gonna. And then since then, I have like no fear.
Yeah.
Like anal sex, I'll just say that now. I don't care.
Yeah.
I would have probably cared.
Anal.
Yeah.
What? And you guys have how long have you guys known each other? 6 years?
Since 2013.
Yeah.
2013.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was like kind of end of freshman year of college, I think, right?
It was
No, it was
sophomore year.
Sophomore year, yeah.
Yeah. She was 2 doors down from me at
Brown.
Front 4.
Front 4.
Brown.
Yeah.
Browntown.
Browntown. Yeah, probably a lot of anal donors down at Browntown.
Not personally, but there could have been.
Yeah, it's college. People are crazy. You guys have this like co-host thing that I'm jealous of.
Yeah.
Nice dynamic.
It is a nice dynamic
Yeah.
because she says something, you support it, you agree.
Yeah.
She says something, you nod.
I
It's just
disagree.
You're like, Madeline, what the fuck? Or I'm like, Kelsey, what the fuck?
Yeah, she calls
Right.
me out. She definitely calls me out.
That's good. That's like a
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good
yeah, yeah.
relationship. That's
You
healthy.
need to do that.
It's
do you,
good.
Do you guys ever have people like text you and you're like, oh hey, can I be on the podcast?
Yeah.
Do you let them on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, almost always.
No.
Not always.
There's been people texting me that I aren't even friends with.
Yeah.
And I got upset with them for texting me about being on the podcast.
Oh yeah, like the people that are texting us, we're not friends with them.
I'm not I
We
know
don't know
you.
them.
Yeah,
I
most
know
of the
you,
people like we don't.
But don't you think
know.
I would have asked you? Most of the people
right.
you don't know.
Yeah.
I almost exclusively want to have people on here I don't really know.
I mean, like at first, I think we were kind of testing the waters, so we asked some of our friends on because we were just like, we don't really know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, how do we like make this like an interview kind of thing?
Sure.
But I think now too, like we're like, okay, cool, we can like, find people or people find us, and we're like, okay, let's like kind of look them up, see what's up, like what do
Reach out.
they do, make sure they're like a real person and not like a psycho.
Right.
Because it's like, at the same time, like we're inviting them into our home, so it's like I don't want to.
Which is pretty personal, yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
very
is a
personal.
lot.
So
I would say though it has opened up like the gate to have people contact us that we don't know. Like obviously we don't know, but like that maybe aren't stable, and like that's something that we're dealing with and like understanding and like going through. So like
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's been super interesting. So
Yeah.
that's
Probably
been,
because you guys are like just two girls who are super
and then
out
that's
there.
been
Not
a-
out there in the sense, you know what I mean? And
Right.
then-
No, but it's been a learning experience, like how you deal with that and like how we protect ourselves and like be like, okay.
And it's also like this is our platform, and I don't want to like make it sound selfish, but it's just kind of like this is like what we're giving out to the world. So it's like I don't want to just like have bullshit,
Right.
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
be specific about
Yeah,
what you give out. And
That's-
sometimes when you feel bad about like maybe having a bad episode, you're like, well, it was okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't give maybe enough.
That happened recently, and
Yeah.
we didn't feel really good about it.
Yeah.
Did you leave it up? Or did you even put it out?
No.
No,
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
because we don't want to put.
Bullshit out.
Yeah.
We don't want to put bullshit out.
Yeah.
It's like a
and
product.
Like,
You gotta
like
do it
we've even
consistently.
It's
do
our
it well.
project,
Yeah.
It's not like I don't want to put that out into the world because I don't feel good about that. We don't feel good about that.
Right.
You
Right.
know,
Right.
so we're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I
And
like that.
that happens. So you gotta fucking learn with that and
Yeah.
roll with it. So
It's definitely learning something new every day.
exactly.
Which is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
even like on the small technical things, like weird little audio pops and stuff like that, like you just you troubleshoot, but I'm not gonna really. I could Google some shit. I've tried to Google some shit,
Yeah.
but they just still happen.
Oh yeah.
So I just roll with
definitely.
them.
Definitely.
We're spoiled and we don't do our editing. Well, we don't do
You
our
send it
audio.
off. Who sends?
my boyfriend Evan, he does our editing.
What a gentleman.
Yeah, he's like
He's an audio productions major, so it's
Yeah.
like, thank you.
Cakewalk for him.
Yeah.
I used to send off the first one to a friend to do it, and they did a great job. And I'm gonna probably, as soon as it's not a 30-day thing, I could probably
Do
start
it
doing
again.
it again. But like,
Yeah.
I didn't have anybody who that's a lot to ask somebody to edit an episode every day.
Yeah, sure.
Like that's insane. So
Yeah,
I just
that is
didn't
a
even,
lot.
I didn't even want to deal with it. So that's why it's on YouTube too, because that way I can just control when it goes up. Because on Spotify and iTunes, sometimes it's like the next 10 days, like not 10 days, but like 10 hours it's up. You know what I mean?
It takes a while.
Are you
It
putting this
does.
on YouTube?
Yeah, they're all on YouTube. I'm only on YouTube right now.
So what do you show as your video?
Just a nice picture of me that Justin took.
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll
Is
show
it just
you.
you like, hey, just smiling?
It's
like-
me smiling.
I think
with
I know which one it
headphones
is.
on.
Oh,
like
never mind. I
a,
don't know which one it is.
Like yeah, it's cool. I love Justin. He just helps me out. With
I love Justin too. He's a
everything
good guy.
So much. So that's the.
Oh
picture.
yeah.
Oh
That's
my
a good,
God.
That's a good photo.
Yeah.
That is a good
That's
photo.
what I'm saying.
That's the picture that I put. Yeah,
You look legit.
Thank you.
You look like
You're like, I'm
Oh,
trying.
You look like a
He was
podcaster.
like, "Here, I'm gonna take some pictures of you," and I was like, "Okay."
You're like,
Every
cool.
time he does it,
You're like,
About like his idea, and then
Yeah.
it like dies off, and then like a week later you'd be like, so I have an idea, and like we'll talk about like another idea that like pops up in his head.
yeah, Justin's great.
I would like to say he is an idea man. Hold on, I'm doing that kind of stuff.
And I'm like, everything's not okay. And I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, everything's not recording. But and that's why I feel very like you guys have been so understanding in the DMs. Like, we get it, dude. Like, reschedule. It's fine. Like, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah,
sure.
And so that's why, like, if I just was messing up, usually I would just keep that internal. But
Yeah.
since you guys understand, it's nice.
Yeah, I'll be like
Just let it
freaking.
out.
It's
I'll
like
be
kindred
I'm on
spirits,
fire.
yeah.
I'm like, Kelsey, it's not working. And then I'm like, no, wait, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Right. And it's usually always fine.
Yeah.
Almost. Sometimes
Yeah.
it fucks up. But that's very cool. How long do you guys think you're gonna do it? Till it doesn't work
That's a
anymore?
good question.
I honestly have like never thought about that, but
Do you have an episode number that you're at right now?
We started season 2.
yeah,
So you're doing
So-
it by season, and
Yeah,
then once
so
a week.
we did almost.
it's technically
every
almost
week.
at 50 now.
Yeah,
We're
so-
almost at 50 episodes.
Well, last season,
Yeah.
so season 1, we almost did close to 52 episodes. So that would have been like
Once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. But we kind of had a falling out last summer, so we had a good 2-month break from the podcast, and
Yeah.
then we got back to it. So
You guys had beef?
Oh,
we
yeah.
did have beef.
Did you talk about it on the podcast?
we sure did.
We did.
I love it.
In the BK's Awaken.
yeah.
BK of the weekend?
BK's Awaken because we came back into it. And we're just like
Bitch Kitties Awaken. That's the name of the
Yeah,
episode.
the BK's
Yeah.
Awaken.
BK's Awaken.
Yeah.
What's Bitch Kitty?
It's us.
Um,
It's anybody.
yeah.
Because sometimes you're a bitch and sometimes you're a nice.
Yeah, it's like a yin and yang, and also there's no gender to bitch kitty, so like it's like a state of mind, like it's like an attitude. Like bitch
Yeah.
kitty is just like
Sometimes I'm being a bitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm
Being a kitty.
loving
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's great. Who came up with it? Both of you together, or somebody?
It was
Well,
kind of
it was mutual.
Yeah, it was kind of like a weird idea that kind of happened.
It started in Athens.
Yeah, when we were in college. Like
BK has been around for like since 2014.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it probably wasn't around before the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like
We didn't just start it by calling it like let's call it bitch kitty like out of the fucking nowhere. But
We were just like, oh, bitch kitty.
we considered ourselves bitch kitties before.
Right,
the
yeah, it was a
podcast.
thing.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like an inside joke or
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah,
that.
Yeah, it was like
For
an
sure.
inside joke.
And
Yeah.
then you guys kept it with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
love
then
it.
we were like, we should name it bitch kitty.
'Cause we've been saying it for 4 years. And
Yeah.
now people were like, oh,
Yeah.
they really stuck with
Yeah.
it.
It's funny now, but like people will see us out in Columbus and be like BK.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have, I see, yeah, people listen to your shit.
They do.
They love
It's
your
really
shit.
weird. I like feel weird about it. Like I actually
Like
It's
my
very
roommate,
small.
Yeah.
listens. Yeah, but
It's very small. We're not trying to be like, oh my god, like everyone listens to us. But no, like we get some little
you get some
hits
streams.
here and there.
Yeah,
We're
you
just
got
like,
some plays.
Thanks,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, and the social
And it's
media
not from
thing's
people
fun
we know,
too.
so it's like thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
my roommate, Tessa. She listens to you guys.
Oh, she just
You live
followed
with
me on-
Tessa?
She just
I
followed
do.
me on Instagram.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
Do you know
who she
Tessa?
was.
Yeah.
How?
Like friends with like Ricky and like Joey and them.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I just know. I
She
just
used to
know
work
her like
downstairs.
from them.
Yeah, I live with her and I live with Brian.
Oh my god, that's so
Brian,
I'm
yeah.
gonna follow her back now because I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, she's a sweet gal.
Yeah, she's really fucking cool.
Yeah, she's
Follow
alright.
back.
She's alright.
I did it.
She's
Yeah.
listening to
I
this.
did it,
She's
Tessa.
also, yeah, she's a big, yeah, she's great. That's awesome. Yeah, kindred spirits. It's very
Yeah.
nice. I'm trying to make sure we're respectful of time. You still got 30 minutes, though. You're good.
Oh, we're good. Let's just.
Oh yeah.
Let's just
chill.
roll with it.
I feel so jittery right now from this coffee, dude. Like,
Dude, Mission is like crack coffee.
Yeah, especially with the
I'm,
cold
I'm
brew.
like sipping it.
I can't. Like, I'm having a heart attack.
What did
over
you?
here.
You got cold brew. What did you
I
get?
don't even
I just
drink
got a
cold
latte.
brew. I don't even know why I got this.
It's also cold out.
Yeah.
Interesting to see.
I know you're like I have an iced coffee and I was like it's fucking cold.
And then we sat outside for like a good 30 minutes.
Did it snow down here this morning?
No.
To
Wait,
talk
is it
about the
snowing
weather?
in Clintonville?
No, in no. So I drove from Cleveland this morning.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why
I was so
To be honest, we were
confused.
calling bullshit on you. Oh, we were like outside. We're like snowstorm. Like, what storm is
No,
he
it's
talking
pretty
about?
bad,
This
yeah,
fucking
it was like-
Oh
bullshitter.
shit!
It
And
was
we
like
are gonna get a
energies.
snowstorm later.
I think so, maybe. Or maybe it'll just stay up there. That's
Yeah.
why I love Columbus too so much more than Cleveland. When I moved down here, is the weather is just so much better.
Honestly,
Wow.
though, fuck
10
fuck
degrees.
Cleveland.
Fuck Cleveland. I
I'm
don't
sorry if
know
you got some
why, but
Cleveland
like
listeners.
I don't know if I don't
Cleveland
care. I
homies.
say it all the time.
Yeah.
Cleveland's trash.
Really kind of is. It's like a dark place.
I don't really like going there. I'm just like, I feel weird there.
I went out there for all my freshman year. I lived downtown, like right downtown.
Yeah.
And it was before like LeBron came back and people gave a shit. So it was just like it was like pine houses at every bar, but
Sure.
like without Columbus's influence of understanding, of
Oh,
acceptance,
yeah.
of just chilling the fuck out.
Sure.
Like you always felt like there might be a fight or there's like this weird aggro energy. It's probably all that old Rust Belt energy, but
That's weird. Yeah.
like a factory job, like you're.
I mean, that's how I feel about Cincinnati. I'm like, because I'm from Cincinnati, and I'm just like, I don't want to fucking be there.
yeah,
Like,
I don't want to be there. I
no,
love
like,
Columbus.
literally
I
not
miss
at all.
Columbus when I'm gone.
Yeah.
I love
same.
Columbus.
We always say that like if we're gonna stay in Ohio, this is the only city we would live in.
Oh, absolutely.
We wouldn't go to
Were
Cleveland
you gonna
or
go to
Cincinnati.
Toledo? No way.
I'm from that area.
I believe it.
Absolutely not.
Where are you from? Bucyrus?
Fremont.
Okay. Do you know
Near
Bucyrus?
Sandusky. Yeah, I know Bucyrus.
Yeah. I used to have to drive through there when I lived with a girl.
I got a 419 number if anybody else does.
Colin, yeah.
No
Shout out
one
to all
has-
the
No one has a
419s.
419
Shout
number.
out to all the 419s.
Once I see a 419 number, I'm like, you know,
Where are you
I
from?
connect. I answer.
we know.
You'll answer.
We know what trash we come from.
Exactly.
So you both have significant others.
You do.
Do they like the podcast? Do they ever call
He
you?
doesn't listen to it.
Evan's like really supportive of it.
Well, he has to listen to it
True.
to
He
edit it
does.
properly.
Yeah.
Which is great though that he
Yeah.
likes it.
Mhm.
Like he could have probably been like, man, fuck this. I don't want to do this right now. And
Yeah.
you'd have been like, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Alex isn't supportive, and I feel like he's also like not supportive. But I feel like he just doesn't.
He supports you by allowing you to do what you want to do, but he doesn't support it by listening to
But
it.
like, you can do
Sure.
whatever you want because you're an independent woman.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I don't know. He also had like a shitty phone for a really long time, so he just like couldn't do anything on.
Right.
Or
So it would be
listen.
hard to listen.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
it's just-
But no, sometimes when I share things, like people will call me or text me, and they'll be like, they'll pass a little bit at judge, like, oh, you're really sharing a lot. I'm like, yeah, yeah, I don't care. I'm an open book.
Send them our way because we shared a lot.
Yeah,
They want to hear
way more.
about like a lot of things. We've like talked about like dirty dicks and
Well, that's something I feel everybody should be at least
yeast
aware
infections,
Yeah.
UTIs,
of
poop.
from dirty dicks.
Yeah.
like everything.
All of it. Yeah.
Dirty balances, pH balance.
Right. I mean, sometimes it is kind
This
of
is
weird.
what, keep that, yeah.
I mean, sometimes it is kind of weird because I'm like, wow, like I am really sharing a lot. But then I don't feel bad about it because I feel like a lot of people aren't really open enough to maybe share that much. So I
Yeah.
feel like an example to be like, yes, like this is okay to talk about.
Right.
You should
This
talk
is
about it.
normal
Women,
too.
yes.
This
Some
happens.
dudes have dirty D's, and
Yeah.
some women get UTI. All women probably get UTIs at least at one
From
point. in
dirty
their
Ds.
lives.
Oh my
From
God,
dirty
yeah.
D's, almost
Yeah.
exclusively, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, but
It's
Yeah.
a dirty
I'm
D.
assuming that might be one of the reasons.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
And you
Well-
combat that with like yogurt.
did you listen to that episode?
No, I just.
Oh, I was gonna
listened
say,
to
I was like,
girls.
wow, we just talked about that. Yeah.
About yogurt
Yeah.
and the fact of
And
how
yeast
it helps
infections.
things. Yeah.
No, for a yeast infection, yeah, you're like,
Yeah, you gotta put it up there.
you like put yogurt.
Oh,
up,
I didn't know
yogurt
that.
up
I just
your
thought you ate
vagina.
it.
You don't know.
No, I just thought you ate it.
You put it up there.
Oh, it's
No.
good.
Yeah.
It's great. And cloves of garlic.
No.
And then you burn sage and
Oh my God,
get a
that
cat. I don't
sounds
know what you do.
on the
Thing
full
ever.
moon.
Yeah, right.
And sacrifice your firstborn, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sacrifice your firstborn child and a lamb. Well, no, I didn't listen to that, but that's good to know. See, that's the kind of information that I feel that like bridges the gap,
Yeah.
and that like guys used to not think about. So let's do, that whole thing is that like I'm a guy,
Yeah.
right?
You
Straight
don't
white
know any
guy.
about that.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about vaginas except for that I
Like them.
that
You
I
don't
like
know
them.
anything?
Yeah, I was like,
I know some things. They exist.
yeah.
They're down there. They're nice. See, this is dicey. But as just a straight white guy, like I don't really ever think about yogurt, and I don't know if I should. But it's nice to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You're like, I have this knowledge now.
I have this knowledge so that like in the future, if I'm camping or like the world ends and we find some yogurt, I know that might help some situations.
It might.
So what do you guys do with like that? Like, okay, so guys listen, right? Do you just not worry about it? Do you ever listen to like the male perspective too? Do you care about it?
So we've had guys on.
Yeah.
And so
Have you talked about like sex and stuff with the guys?
I'm sure we have.
Yeah, we had Joey come on. I mean, he was gay, so he was like, I'm sharing all of it.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, tell me everything.
Right.
Which
But
is fun.
I'm trying to think of
like a straight guy talking about stuff, like maybe.
have we? Well, besides Alex and Justin, have we had a straight guy on?
Yeah.
Who?
Miko's straight.
Miko's straight.
Oh, that's right.
Brian's straight.
But Miko's
That's
not going
right.
to talk about sex. On the podcast.
No, Brian
No,
didn't
yeah.
talk about
Justin's
sex.
not going to talk about sex.
No,
either.
Alex didn't talk about sex.
They're all.
I don't think
professional.
any of them did.
No.
Now that we think about it.
Well, when I come on your
We can
show,
have you
yeah,
on and we'll talk about
sex.
it.
We should.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
should. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be weird.
But no, yeah, I mean, I definitely listen to all perspectives. So I'm like, just yes, tell me all of it. Just be respectful about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't like come on and like, be
Bad
like,
mouth,
women
you
suck.
creepy. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a weird perspective
Yeah.
to take from it too. Yeah.
So, I mean, we've also definitely had like, not like backlash, but we've had like a couple people like slide in the DMs and be like, well, what about men? And I'm like, well, what about them? I mean,
Yeah. Well, I'm not talking about them. 'Cause I'm
right.
not them.
We listen to men all the time, every day of our lives.
Right.
So we're coming on as a different perspective and saying, hey, like, yes, we are women, but at the same time, we want all different perspectives.
Right.
I just think it's highlighted more. Like, men's perspectives are highlighted more.
Yeah, because we were writing the copy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that was our thing.
Yeah.
Like we were doing it. So now you have
Yeah.
people like Lena Dunham who writes girls, who she goes outside, and one of my favorite scenes ever is she goes outside and she moves her bathing suit over to
Yeah.
expose herself to the sun.
Yes.
Which is just so funny.
Yeah.
And it is something that.
Did you watch Girls?
Yeah, I watched all of it. I loved Girls.
We love Girls.
That was me, Brian, and Liam. That was our little, like, not secret, but I wasn't advertising on maybe social media that I was watching Girls all the time. But
That's
I
amazing.
love Girls.
I feel like I'm a mix between Jessa and Marty,
Marty.
for fucking sure.
I don't really know who I'm a mix of.
I didn't go that far.
Yeah.
I love the show.
Which
but I
one do
could-
you relate to most?
I really like the.
But we don't like Lena Dunham, just a heads up on that.
Why?
She's a horrible feminist. She
So what does that mean?
She has come out and like, well, so she's had a lot of controversies, but like she's come out and say that she's wished she's gone through an abortion, that she's wished that she's had
She
that.
wish she had to do that?
Yeah,
It's a
that
weird
she-
thing to wish.
Yeah, and then she wished that she had that experience. She also like
That's a weird way to try to connect to somebody.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think that's the right way to go about that.
she's also said something about like this award show. I mean, I'm not gonna really get into it, but like there was like a black athlete, and she said something along the lines of like he wasn't attracted to me because I was like this, I wasn't attractive,
Chubby
and
little white girl.
it was and it
No
was
offense
just,
to Lena Dunham, but
I mean, it's her body type, but
Yeah.
like something about it, she accused him of like not looking at her, and it was just like,
Dude.
what?
Do you want people to look at
you're
you? I
mad
thought that was
because
the
the
whole
man was
thing.
respecting you and was just
Right,
like
not looking at you
not
as, like, an
sexualizing
object.
you.
Yeah.
He was just like
Talking to you?
talking to you as a person, and like
Do we have to objectify all of you? before we
yeah,
objectify
she
some of
didn't
you?
feel like he was attracted to her, and she was upset about that in some way, and it was just kind of like.
Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
I don't know. We're not cool with Lena Dunham. We like girls, but like whatever.
I listened to her on. I didn't like her either because I started. I don't
like her
remember.
podcast.
I've never listened to that
She's not a good interviewer.
because she's inherently selfish, and she
Oh,
plays
yeah.
that way as Hannah in
Oh,
the
yeah,
show.
yeah.
No, that's her.
And I
That's
think
definitely her
that
as a
Yeah.
person.
When you're selfish, you can't be good at this because you have to just give a shit about.
You have to be selfless.
Like
to
I'm
it.
interested
To
in
a
you
certain
two right now.
extent.
I don't want to share my shit. I want you guys to share. So I'm gonna try to do whatever I
Right.
can do to get
Yeah.
you to share more.
Yeah.
To a degree, like I'll share relatable facts, but like
Yeah,
Definitely,
You know,
her story.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
like with girls, when you listen to an interview with her, she seemed normal, but then it's just hard. I guess it's hard. Celebrity's hard.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't
Weird
know
about
about that.
celebrities.
Yeah, we don't follow celebrities. We don't know shit about that stuff.
That world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not. We don't like.
What do you guys listen to? Like, what's your input? Like, what podcasts do you listen to? What kind of, like,
Ooh.
what filters to
I
your
like
head?
talking about this. This is a good one.
What media
I
do
listen,
you consume?
I listen to Two Less Only Girls, Guys We Fucked, Risk.
I've heard
Yeah,
Guys We
you-
Fucked is very good. I'm not
It's such a
necessarily.
good
We
a
are
podcast
definitely
listener.
influenced by Guys We Fucked.
Yeah.
They are probably one of the. They're a female duo that definitely inspired us to start a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I think how open we are, though, is more relatable to how the podcast Risk is open. It's called like True Stories You Never Thought You'd Dare to Share.
Oh, okay.
And it's fantastic. It's the #1 podcast I recommend to anybody. It's dives really heavily into the kink community, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
They like talk about what you like and what you're attracted to, and it's like very it's queer community, and it
The guy that started it is
Everybody.
actually from Ohio, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
which
is.
is really cool.
Yeah.
he I emailed him
We're
about
freaks anybody from Ohio is generally a freak.
right.
Yeah,
And
agreed.
we emailed him when we first started the podcast. We're like, hey, like, how do we? What should we do? Like,
Did he
give us some
did
advice.
he come back to you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
He
Yeah.
gave us some advice, and
It was
awesome.
like really, I was like,
What a
whoa, I
gentleman.
feel like weird.
Yeah.
You got touched by like
Yeah,
that
'cause
person.
I'm
Right.
like, wow,
I-
you responded to us?
I asked him like, what do we need to do to get sponsored?
Yeah, right.
It's like he told us, and I was like, damn, okay.
Have you guys tried for that yet? Have you thought about it? Figured it out?
Oh yeah, we thought about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
for
you
sure.
think about it all the time. You're like,
Yeah.
God, we could get paid
But
to do
it's
this.
like-
It'd be sweet.
That's probably what
Yeah.
we would like to do. You asked us earlier, like, what we would like to do for the podcast, and it would be to a place where, like, we make this our brand and our job, and, like, we get paid to
Do it.
meet people and interview people, and, like, that would be, ideal to do something that we love and that's ours.
Yeah.
I obviously feel like that's anybody's goal in life. It's just to be
With a creative thing, it's
Yeah,
like,
and
wow,
be-
I
and
could
be able to
get
do
paid.
what they want to do.
Yeah, and be
Right.
proud of it and own it as theirs.
Yeah.
And
I could get paid to vlog. I could get
Yeah.
paid to paint.
Sure.
Podcast.
Yeah. And I think
And also just like being our own boss, you know what I mean? Like,
that's for sure something.
yeah.
that
I
we-
mean, like, we set the rules, like, we set the standards, like, we do it all. You
Yeah.
know?
This is
I-
ours.
Yeah, exactly.
Reggie, honestly I don't even know his last name, but do you know Reggie? He's Kiana's manager.
Manager.
Yeah. Okay, so
Kiana, like downstairs Kiana? No, I don't know him.
so
I've never met him. I've met her a bunch.
he posted something recently, and it was just like, being your own boss is really hard because you wake up every day, and if you were to go into, a work setting from a 9 to 5, you have someone that's instructing you to do something today. You have someone that he's like, hey, this needs to be done.
Right.
But when you wake up as your own boss, you're like, what do I need to do today? Where is my instruction? Your instruction is yourself.
Yeah, it's really hard.
And that's something that we struggle with, like, obviously, but
You're willing to try.
we're willing to do
Yeah.
it, and we're down for it because, like, we really like doing this. Like, it's fun. It's
Yeah.
really
So
fun.
fun.
No, I love it.
We love it a lot. It's a good
It's a
time.
great time.
Yeah.
It's
I
really
feel like if we didn't have this too, I would just be like, my soul would just be sucked. Like, I'd be like,
Yeah.
Right.
what am I doing?
I would just be like living life
Yeah.
like a broken record.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
also, so like Alex Shen. You guys had never met Alex Shen.
No, we know Alex.
I mean, I personally did not really know him very well.
I mean, like, I didn't know
yeah,
him very
I mean,
well,
I saw
but,
him at like
but I knew
all due
him.
respect.
Right.
and, like, hung
Yeah, yeah,
out,
yeah.
Okay,
but-
so for a better example, I don't know if I've ever seen you two in public.
right.
I don't remember ever being introduced to you.
I don't think I've ever seen.
We were
you
at
in
the same
public.
bowling alley, man.
That is true, and we did work for the same company. And Justin and you have hung out before, and I know you like kind of above you through Justin.
Yeah.
But like we are sitting down now for like an hour
Sure.
to just talk and get to know each other.
Yeah.
And that's really cool that you don't get an opportunity to like I guess network, but it kind of has like a bad taste in your mouth when you say network.
Yeah.
But like,
But like you get to
Connect.
just connect with somebody
Yeah.
for an hour.
yeah.
It's amazing. Or 2 hours. Or the first time I ever met Justin was on the podcast. I had never met him in real life before. We were just friends on the internet.
What?
Yeah, we met in a group of like for guys just looking to meet guys. And
No way.
For like a
That's a joke.
circle jerk? Or
Oh, I was
No,
like,
no.
what? I was like, whoa.
no, I made a Facebook group He followed it. We were both two of the three people who interacted with it. And then we found each other on Instagram. And then one night at a bar, I was working at Grandview Cafe. He was there for a friend's birthday. I was like, "What's up, Justin?" He's like, "What's up, Jacob?" And then I invited him on the podcast because he's cool.
Yeah, he's very cool.
He's super cool. And 3 hours. And
Yeah.
he brought a bottle of vodka. We drank the whole bottle of vodka. And then we still went out for another 2 hours and hung
You
out.
guys drink a bottle of vodka?
Pretty much almost
He
the whole
like
thing.
never drinks.
He
Fuck.
did then.
Yeah,
He
he
did
that.
then.
I'm always trying to get that kid drunk. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a silly sight. It's fun. He's a goofball. More so when he's drunk.
The
But
first time I met him, I was very intoxicated, and I like pretty sure I hit on him. I was just like,
he's
You're
cute
like,
too.
hey.
He's very muscular. Very muscular and very tan. Always. Due to
He was
pigmentation.
just like a good dancer, and I was like, let's do it.
Let's go. Dance
Yeah,
battle.
because it was at All Due Respect, and they have that DJ, so it was a good time.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
good.
fuck yeah.
Did you guys go to Oddfellows last night?
No.
No.
There's Paul from Hips was DJing last night.
Damn, I did not know that.
I heard it was fun.
Yeah.
Might have been. I was in Cleveland. What does the sponsorship conversation? I've never reached out to anybody. Have you guys yet? If you don't mind me asking.
We haven't reached out to people,
No.
but we're just kind of trying to figure out like what we need to do.
We need numbers to back it up. For
You
Yeah,
just need
like
numbers,
yeah,
yeah.
like as a podcast, and like how do we reach more listeners? Like how do we gain followers on Instagram? Like unfortunately, like saying that, 'cause like I kind of hate
We hate saying it.
Yeah.
We hate fucking talking about that
Yeah.
because it's just like it seems so shallow to be like, how do we get our numbers up? But
right.
it's part of that business aspect. Like no matter what, this is this is our creative.
You can be as authentic and as wonderful
Yeah,
as you want,
but
but
also
if you
it's-
didn't put it out anywhere, nobody would ever.
But there's like a business part to
exactly.
it too, and like that's where we kind of like, yeah, we gotta like deal with that and like work on that. So that's something that we're working on. But for sponsors, it's just like, I mean, we got some things that I think we could reach out to, but
I keep it super local, super
Yeah, sure.
Columbus.
Oh yeah,
Because
definitely. Also want to support local anyway. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So it's
does
like
whatever you guys do, you use Podbean or CD Baby, or what do you guys use to put it up?
we use SoundCloud.
To get your RRS feed to put it on everything else.
Yeah.
Is that free?
Oh wait, no.
I mean, we pay like
No, you
it's
pay.
We
like
pay
the
like-
premium one because you can only
Put so much data on.
Yeah, you can only put so many like hours or minutes
Yeah.
on it, so we just pay to like basically have it unlimited.
Is yours
Right.
free?
YouTube's free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so when I used to do it on Podbean, and then they give you that, I don't know, RRS feed.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is like a URL code, and you
Sure.
put it into the, and then And
Yeah.
that was like, I think 15 for unlimited, but you couldn't get Spotify.
Okay.
And Spotify's
That's weird.
so cool now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
So
on
awesome.
Spotify.
I know, I was super jealous.
And Google Play just because we needed Androids because you couldn't listen to us if you had an Android.
Yeah, I had a lot of
Good
friends.
move.
I mean,
yeah,
you could
but
do
some
for
people
SoundCloud,
have. Yeah, but
but
some people. I mean, who wants to do
like
that?
aren't down with
Yeah,
SoundCloud.
no
No,
one's
I hate
down
that
with
I'm on.
SoundCloud.
I hate that I'm on YouTube. You have to keep your phone open to listen. That's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It's like really
yeah.
fucking weird.
I'm
Right.
surprised they haven't fixed that by now.
No, I'm surprised too, but
You
I don't
know?
think they'll ever will.
I
Maybe
don't
they
think
do.
they
if
ever
you
will.
pay for, yeah, maybe if you pay for because you can pay for YouTube now.
Oh,
Maybe
I didn't
that.
know
Maybe it's on that. Yeah, it's like I don't know what it is.
YouTube Red or something like
Yeah,
that.
or it's like YouTube Premium too. Like there's a premium studio.
Do you want to be a
space.
YouTuber?
No, I just want. I don't know what I want. That's a good question. I don't know
Same.
what I want to be, but I know I want this to reach people and reach more people, and it'd be freaking cool to be paid for it.
Yeah.
But there's just so many hats that I want to put on at the same time, so I'm just gonna try them all on until I don't
Figure
know,
it out.
until I
Sure.
crash, I guess.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't work. Till my
Yeah,
head's too,
until
my
you're like, I
head-
fucked up. I don't know.
Head's full of hats, and my head gets heavy, and I fall over.
Yeah.
But I think I'm pretty far. Maybe I'm not far from that. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Thanks. Appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Do you guys have any big pet peeves that come from podcasting? I have mine.
Pet peeves.
I think when people cancel,
Yeah, it sucks.
that's a big one.
Yeah.
blows.
That has.
That has sucked.
You guys would
well,
run into that this week a little bit. Because whoever runs
Yep.
the
Yeah.
account, probably both of you run it, right?
Yeah. Well, honestly, it's just because everyone's fucking sick right now too.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, dude, I'm fucking sick, and I'm like, feel that.
Right. And it's hard just because in the wintertime it just becomes like, for some reason, just 10 times harder to do anything.
Right.
Like in summer, I see people every night.
Yeah.
The same every night. The bars
Yeah.
are full. And summer in Columbus is like amazing. You go out every
so
night.
beautiful.
You wake up hungover, but you're okay. You have $10 still, and you're ready to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
On a Tuesday
Yeah.
through Saturday.
Yep.
It's like the best. But
That's the life of a social. What is it? Service industry worker.
Yeah.
yeah, because
For sure.
Tuesdays and Mondays.
Yeah, you
are,
said Tuesday.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
when I-
Tuesday.
that's
That's
when I
when
go-
you
Day of
know
the
you're in the
week.
service industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you have a Thursday, it's like go real big, but because it's
Friday
busy.
Eve.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be so much better on. And that's what my favorite nights are: is service injuries, like Monday nights and Tuesday nights, because it's quiet.
Agreed.
Yeah. Where do you
I
go?
can like hear people in the bar.
So I know you don't work at Pine House anymore. You look
I
at
don't.
Little Palace. Where do you work now?
I work at a library
Wow. Which one?
up Arlington.
You don't work. Tessa doesn't work at Upper Arlington. Tessa, my roommate, works at a library too. You guys,
Does she?
yeah, you guys
Oh.
could. She's gonna be really excited. Do you
Cool.
like working at a library?
I love working in a library.
She loves it too.
I absolutely love it. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much. I kind of just went into it to like do it.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I quit like 5 jobs.
I feel that. Yeah, I quit like 4 jobs too last time.
I'm so nervous about my W-2 forms coming in the mail, like
It's gonna be,
for
like,
taxes.
everywhere.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be just like a fucking mess. But yeah, no, it's a calming environment, obviously.
Books everywhere.
Books. I'm still working with the public, so it keeps me on my toes. I genuinely enjoy interacting with people. Like I'm an extrovert. I like talking. I like what up, you know.
Yeah.
And so I enjoy it. It's good. You see books that come through that you never would have seen, and I'm like, oh, God, I can check that out now. And like,
Do you read?
oh yeah,
Do you read?
Yeah.
That's cool.
oh yeah.
I listen to the books on tape. I can't. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I have a hard time. I listen to so much audio stuff in my ears. Like,
See,
yeah.
I like
my
listening to
headphones.
podcasts. Yeah, but I can't listen to books. I feel like for me, like I need like a physical thing in my hand.
Yeah.
I love the physical thing. Like I would never buy a Kindle, and I actually
No.
I have books and I do read books, but I can
Yeah.
I can consume a lot more of them if I listen to them, which is
I guess
fun.
that makes sense.
It's okay. I wish I read more.
Yeah.
Like actually just sat down because
I
you're
just feel
doing
like I don't
two things
retain
at
the
once. You're doing
information.
two things
Yeah,
at once.
I feel like I don't retain it.
Right.
You're doing the dishes, you're cleaning the house, you're
Oh yeah.
closing the restaurant,
Sure.
book on tape, but you're doing two things at once. You're not absorbing
Yeah.
all that wonderful story in your head.
Yeah.
What do you guys got going the rest of the weekend? Do you have anything fun coming up that you'd like people to know about? Live bitch kitty?
I don't know.
This weekend, or like just coming up in general to like tell people.
Yeah, you have like 10 minutes, so here's like the plug time. Is what I'm
Oh,
trying to
got
do.
you.
A long time. I mean, we post every Monday, so definitely check
There's
that
no
out.
set time because we are working people, like all you lovely.
they're going to put it on. You posted it, you send it Sunday night, you might be up at like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll post Sunday night if we're like really on shit, but it really just honestly fucking depends. That's why we're
Yeah.
always like, please rate and subscribe because we just don't know what time it's gonna come out. But yeah, we always post Monday. We're trying like a new segment now where it's like BK weekends, and we kind of just like interview even more of the public in like a really random setting.
Yeah.
So that's kind of we've been working on that.
What does that look? Yeah, dive into that a little bit.
So we're thinking like either at the bars or an event or
Like what would you bring? Like just.
I literally
Our
just use my
phone.
phone. I'm just like, hey.
like it's
what's
not good
up?
it's not going to be like the best quality, but
But
like
it'd still be
Yeah.
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like we it's
I love that.
it's more we're
Yeah.
trying to reach the drunks of no, just kidding.
No, but that's a fun conversation. And
Yeah,
then
it could
people
be
are
fun.
also like are a little more that liquid courage.
Sure.
Do you guys drink during your show?
We have. We don't,
We don't all the
guys.
time.
We don't
but,
all the time now.
Yeah, we totally do sometimes.
guys.
It's really fun.
Yeah, like if you
Yeah.
have Alex on, he pours you up some rosé or whatever.
Oh my god, he like brought so many delicious things, and I was so fucking sick, so I didn't drink that day. But yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, and Justin like brought us food once.
Yeah, Justin brought us food.
Yeah.
That's smart.
He
That
brought
was
us
smart.
vegan
See,
food.
he's
I
the
was like,
most
dude.
thoughtful fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
he's
get
such
so
a good
because you
guy.
can't compete with him
No.
because like you just can't compete. And then
He's
the
so
only
great.
thing you can do is just copy.
Yeah.
So like, it was his birthday. He comes back from New York. He's like, I need to see you, and I'm like, okay. And he comes into bodega and he's got his camera and he's going like this thing that he does. And
Yeah.
he hands me crack pie from Milk Bar, which is a restaurant. It's a bakery in New York that me and him had nerded out on. And he brought it from New York for me. So I'm like, it's your birthday. I'm getting a gift. I got you nothing.
You're just
Yeah.
like, fuck you.
I might have
man.
forgotten it was your
Dude,
birthday.
how am I
Like,
supposed to compete with this? Well, then I go to Milk Bar and I
Fuck
just
you and your
get
kindness.
some cookies, and then he's like, "Oh, cool, I'll eat these."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Well, I'm just copying your idea, so of course you're not." You know what I mean?
Fuck you.
And sometimes givers are like not great receivers.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Which is fun. Too.
Yeah.
yeah,
And sometimes great receivers are not good givers.
yeah.
And that's where we'll talk about sex on your guys' podcast.
Yes.
We will. We will.
Definitely.
Oh, okay. Another thing to say for a plug is soon we will have merchandise. Like very.
Yes, we are
that's-
like really, really working hard
we're
on
on the
that right
cuffs
now.
of that, and it's something that like is like our main goal for 2019.
Get that shit out
We
there.
can make it here.
For you if you'd like.
Pesco. Cool.
I-
We're actually working with Justin with that.
Yeah, he's making your logo.
Yeah.
He talks to me about it. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
So maybe that'll work.
hopefully
it'll work.
we'll
If you
figure it
have
out.
Yeah.
yeah,
What's he gonna say? Like just a cool bitch
We have-
kitty logo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's
You
in
guys
the
want to put
workshop.
yourselves on the shirt?
No.
Not yet, at least.
No, it's not gonna be our faces. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
'Cause
we're
I've
like
seen
no.
people doing that lately, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I.
No, we're
that's not
we're
crazy.
that, no.
Yeah,
no.
you guys are egomaniacs.
We're like, I don't need
yeah.
That is-
I
that
don't
is
need my
not
face
us.
on.
Bitch
any
Kitty is
shirt.
the brand, not YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, we are the brand.
Yeah.
No, but you guys can follow us at BK Podcast on Instagram. If you would like to email us at bkittypodcast@gmail.com, you can. Follow us on Twitter at BKPodcast_.
Do you guys have a Snapchat?
No, we don't.
I haven't used Snapchat in months.
Yeah, I don't use Snapchat.
I don't use it either. I really don't.
Yeah.
There's like no reason.
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Instagram and
has
Twitter
it
is
now.
enough
Instagram
in its
just
fucking
took it.
self.
I don't have a Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at
I
Instagram.
love Twitter.
I'm
Snap.
I'm dyslexic and dysgraphic, so like writing for
I'm
me.
very dyslexic, I feel like.
But you
It's like
still
not
handle
okay
Twitter.
sometimes.
Yeah, but you can still. I'm worried like I'll not put a comma somewhere and it'll just.
Oh,
sound
I
like
miss
an
it all
idiot,
the
or I'll
time.
spell a word poorly and it'll just be like, "What are you even trying to say?"
Yeah, I'm like, I have a degree and I can't spell.
Sometimes we joke like we can't talk. We're like, oh yeah,
We
we
can't
got a
talk
podcast,
and we have a
and we
podcast.
can't
Yeah,
talk.
and you can't say words.
We can't speak English.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, or you say that's funnier. Like there's a funnier thing you could say right
Yeah.
now, and it's just like,
Yeah.
what are you doing, dude?
Exactly.
What did you guys? I have 7 minutes left. What did you get your degree in?
Anthropology.
Nice. What did you get your degree in?
Sociology.
I like both. of
2
them.
degrees out.
Can't get a job.
Can't get a
But
job.
anthropology is really cool because you got to learn about. I like both those degrees.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, granted,
They're great.
They're basically worthless in the job market.
They
but
are
they're,
worthless.
They are cool
Absolutely.
But
though.
we're kind of using our degrees because we're connecting with people and we're studying people and we're like learning more about
Yeah.
individuals. So it's not like we're not using what we're interested in.
I just
and
don't
what
have
we
a
got to
job
school for.
with my degree.
We're just not getting paid to do it.
Right. My favorite
Yeah.
podcaster has an anthropology degree. And he
Really?
talks about it all the time.
Wait,
Who is it?
It's Dax Shepard.
I also listen to that podcast.
Yeah,
Shut up, he
armchair,
has an
armchair
anthropology
expert.
degree?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does, and he loves mentioning it. And
Oh
it's
my
so funny because he
God.
treats himself as
As
if
an anthropologist.
as an anthropologist. And
Yeah.
he's like, when I studied anthropology, and everybody like,
Yeah, he
I
always
said it.
does
Yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah.
really great.
It's so
That's
fucking
my
funny.
favorite podcast. If I had to be like any podcast, you guys said Risk.
Yeah.
It's- And Guys I Fucked.
Guys,
Guys
be
be
fucked.
We Fucked.
Yeah.
Sorry. Group setting.
The Moth is pretty good too.
The Moth.
That's pretty like, yeah.
Well, yeah, I would want to be like Dax Shepard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, same.
He's so cool.
Hell yeah.
He
dig
was
that.
in one of my favorite movies, Without a Paddle.
That's a great movie.
It's a
Great
Yeah,
fucking
that's a
movie.
really
I
good movie.
love that movie.
Love that movie.
Yeah, we would be best friends, and I think his wife and me would be friends. My mom wants to be best friends with Kristen Bell,
Yeah.
so that's kind of cute. Degrees. Hold on, I had one more question. Do you guys write down questions for you guys?
Yeah, I do.
We make some points, yeah.
Yeah.
We make
I
some
do every
points.
week.
Yeah, I make points. I don't necessarily make questions, and then I don't bring them into the interview with me, which I found to maybe be a trouble.
We
lately.
do. We definitely
I
do.
usually do.
Just to
Just
make
like
sure.
sometimes
Just
to like
to
keep me on
glance at.
track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and to make sure you don't.
We're not like
touch on something.
looking at
Yeah.
our
Like I wish I would have touched on the majors thing, like when we were talking about college, when it made sense, like logistically. But
Right.
Yeah. That's
It
okay.
happens.
This is a real conversation.
Well, yes, it is. It's an actual conversation between 3 people. Thank you so much for being on. It was really nice to meet
Thank you
both
for
of you.
having us.
Yeah, it was really cool having other podcasters on. That was neat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get you back. We gotta get you on ours.
I can't wait. Yeah, it'll be fun. But yeah, have a good day.
Yeah.
And I'll see everybody else tomorrow. All right.
Bye.
I'm not always right. I'm only trying to be nice with my unsolicited advice. Unsolicited advice.